Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. I just have a really quick finale video for my Project 5 pan. My original Project 5 pan, which I was working on before I started any of these other seasonal challenges. I decided to wrap everything up because I finished 4 out of the 5 products I was working on. So I decided I didn't want to keep doing it over and over again. If you'd watched my previous Project 5 pan videos, you would notice that when I finished an item, I swapped it out and I was using something else instead and kind of kept it going because I didn't want to take on too many products all at the same time. But I ended up taking on a couple of different challenges. I'm doing a Project 5 pan that's all MAC products, and I'm doing a Finish 5 by Fall. So I thought that, you know what, I'll wrap up my little Project 5 pan because then when these other projects are over, not really sure about the MAC one, but obviously the Finish by Fall is over at the end of September. Then I can kind of go back to regular project pans again and concentrate on those. So anyway, I'm just going to show you the products that I had and what I finished and what I still have left to use. So I finally finished my little deluxe size of the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. Yeah, it's pretty well worn. You can barely see the font on the bottle container thing anymore. I liked this. It definitely did the job, kept my shadows in place, which is what I really care about with an eye primer. I really want ones that's gonna keep my eyeshadows from disappearing at the end of the day. This did that. It was great. I can't purchase Lorac in Canada, so this will not be a repurchase. I am pretty loyal to my Urban Decay Primer Potion as well, so even if I could, I doubt this is a product that I would purchase. I do really wish Lorac products were available easily here. Then I have my little Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This little guy definitely disappeared a lot quicker than I thought he would. I use a lot of primers and I use a lot of it on my face because I like the way it feels, and I don't know, I just feel like everything kind of sticks there. I had filmed a video and kind of like a vlogging type video where I had done one half of my face with a primer, one half without. I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing that, but kind of spoiler alert, face primers really do make a huge difference, at least for me. One side of my face, like even like the blush and bronzer and all that stuff, like was on my face hours after the other side of my face and didn't have any of it left. So anyway, just thought I would share that. I have another one of these. I haven't bought a lot of primers recently because I get so many like sample size stuff, and I have so many to go through because I just love primers. And I'm not super crazy about the Smashbox ones anymore. I used to really like them, but I definitely prefer a more water-based primer. I was going back through like my Holy Grail primers, the ones that either got discontinued or I can't buy in Canada anymore, and they were all water-based. So I'm looking at trying more water-based ones. I had a sample of the Kat Von D Lock It In one, which is water-based, but I found it a little bit sticky, which was strange. Maybe it was a sample, like, because it was one of those foil samples from Sephora, so maybe that was the problem. There's a couple other ones that I'm looking into purchasing once I can, you know, realistically justify purchasing a new primer. It's the new Marc Jacobs one with coconut water, and then there's the Too Faced, the Hangover one. I'm like iffy about the Too Faced because I don't generally like Too Faced products, but I'm thinking the Marc Jacobs one might be a good fit, so I don't know. But anyway, not a purchase this one, but I do have so many other Smashbox samples to go through, and it did do the job really well. Next, I have my Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder Mascara. This guy lasted a long time. I believe this came from the Naked on the Run set, I believe, because it's like slightly bigger than some deluxe size mascara samples. It's like an uber deluxe sample because it's not full size. I mean, I don't think this is full size. Is this full size? I can't imagine this is full size. It did the trick. I mean, it was a mascara. What else can I say? I have a couple mascaras that I really like and some that, you know, they just don't do anything special, and this is kind of one of those, like, it made my lashes longer and blacker, but next, you know, what else did it do? So generally I really like Urban Decay products, but wasn't super crazy about this mascara. This isn't the product I will be purchasing. Then there's my Maybelline Brow Drama, the Sculpting Brow Mascara in Soft Brown, which you guys know I was struggling with because I hate the brush. The brush is like the oddest shaped thing ever. So that's the brush shape there. And I hated using this because I always felt like it got clumpy at certain spots, or sometimes there'd be like a little bit too much on the brush that I couldn't see, and then all of a sudden it would just kind of be like above my brow, so that I had to go and clean all that up. And I just much prefer clear brow mascara to keep everything kind of nice and in place. That works really well for me. I bought this on a whim because the person who was working at the drugstore said that it was like a dupe for the Gimme Brow from Benefit, which I hadn't tried, so I still don't know what that's like. But yeah, not pleased with this at all. Some people had suggested in my last video to use a different brush with it, but I didn't have any brushes, like plain regular mascara brushes, that were long enough to fit in here, because I would have needed like a full-size mascara wand, and I don't have any because I don't tend to buy full-size mascaras, at least not ones with wands that would fit into here. They usually are like chunky kind of wands, like if you see like the CoverGirl wands, they kind of look like that. So anyway, wasn't happy with this. Will definitely not be repurchasing this ever again. I do not recommend this at all. There's so many better brow products than this. And the last thing, which is not quite finished but really close to being finished, is my Urban Decay Concealer Pencil in DEA. So, you know, it's almost at cap size now. Like that's how little I have left of this stuff. It's a good concealer. I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase it. Like, I haven't found like a holy grail concealer yet. I like the liquid one, the Naked Skin concealer. I love that concealer. And I generally like liquid concealers better. I don't tend to have a whole lot of skin issues that need to be covered up, but I like to have some thicker consistency concealers on hand, just in case a spot arises or something. Then I am confident I have an arsenal to cover it up, but I do still have a ton of concealers to go through anyway. Okay, so that's my wrap up for my Project 5 pan. So I've finished a lot more than 5 products. This guy, I'll keep you posted on how I do with this. Probably will just end up in an empties. Probably my next empties. I mean, with how much is left in this, it'll probably be in my next empties video. So I feel pretty good in wrapping up this challenge, so I can focus on my finished 5 by Fall and my other Project 5 pan. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really love doing Project Pan videos, so do not worry. I will be doing so many more Project Pan videos, especially over the next year. Like, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, because I found that that was kind of a problem I was having before, is that I was trying to get into too much of a regimented schedule, and it just was taking kind of the fun out of sitting down and filming videos and talking to you. So I just thought that I'll be a little bit looser with my schedule, and I will have to be, because, well, like 2 to 3 weeks is baby time, but where my budget will be like severely slashed, I know I'll be doing so many more Project 5 pan. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I really truly appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.